Good morning, everyone. I'm truly honored to be present here in front of uh, all the people present here all around the globe, and I'm grateful to the organizers of this international conference to give me this opportunity to present this topic. The title of my presentation is Achieving a Quality Education for a Sustainable Future. I'll be emphasizing on the goal number 4, which is quality education. I'm Dr. Noor Mohammad. I'm an assistant professor in Department of Occupational Therapy, Jamia Hamdard. Let us first start with understanding what are the Sustainable Development Goals. They address the various interconnected challenges from the climate change to social injustice with the aim of creating a more equitable and sustainable world. These goals provide a roadmap for collaborative effort to tackle global issues comprehensively. Under these sustainable development, there are broadly three categories, which are first society, which covers the welfare, equality opportunity, social cohesion, and maintenance of human capital. Second domain is economy, which address the economical growth, efficiency and competitiveness, flexibility and stability, like these issues. And then third domain is environment, which covers the consumption of resources, material and waste risks, and rate of change of the natural and cultural landscape. As per the report given in 1987, the sustainable development meets the need of present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Coming to the global goal number 4, which is quality education, it underscores the importance of making a quality education accessible, inclusive, and lifelong, with a specific focus on eliminating the gender disparity and ensuring the primary and secondary education completion by 2030. These points serve as a roadmap for global efforts to transform education system for a more sustainable and equitable future. The goal number 4, quality education, aims to ensure the inclusive and equitable quality education and emphasize the need of education regardless of socioeconomic status, gender, ethnicity, and other factors. Inclusivity involves the removing barrier to education and ensuring that diverse groups, including those marginalized community, have an equal opportunity to access the quality education. It also aims to promote the lifelong learning opportunities for all. Lifelong learning recognizes the education is not limited to specific age or stage. It continues the process. It is a continuous process that adapts to changing needs of the circumstances. It also encourages the development of skills and knowledge beyond the formal education. It also aims that by 2030, all the girls and boys should complete free, equitable, quality primary and secondary education. This gives a measurable target for achieving a quality education. This goal eliminates the gender disparity and ensures that every child, regardless of gender, complete the primary and secondary education. Now, coming to the importance and the significance of this quality education goal, it talks about the foundation for the individual well-being and social progress. It provides the individual with the knowledge, skill, and values which are necessary for fulfilling the life. It also talks about the empowering the individuals to contribute to the economic development. Individuals with the skills need to participate in the workforce, fostering economical growth and innovation. A well-educated workforce is very crucial for building a competitive, knowledge-based economies. It is also critical for achieving the all other sustainable development goal set by the UN. The quality education is not just a goal in itself, it's also a catalyst for achieving the all other goals. It influences the health, gender equality, poverty re-education, reduction, and environmental sustainability among other areas. Now let's talk about what are the various challenges coming for attaining this quality education. Though there are very multiple factors which are causing the delay in this quality education, but I have tried to sum up few of them. First is access to the education in the marginalized communities. Despite the progress, many marginalized communities still face the barrier to access the quality education. Factors such as geographical remoteness, economic constraint, social disparity contribute to the unequal education opportunities. Second is gender disparity. Still, gender inequality remains a persistent challenge in education. Girls in particularly may face a cultural, societal, or economical barrier that limit their access to the completion of education. Third is insufficient infrastructure and resources. Still, there is a lack of proper infrastructure, including classrooms, libraries, technologies, which hinders the effective teaching and learning process. There is inadequate resources, including textbooks and educational material, further exacerbate the challenge of providing the quality education. Next is very recently we have seen the COVID-19 pandemic. Such sort of global events also impacts the quality education. The global events, these global events disrupts the quality education system and exacerbate the existing inequalities. Recent challenge of COVID-19 highlighted the need of resilience and adaptable education system. Next, how we can overcome these challenges and what can we do to attain the quality education. First, we should start with transforming our education through the innovative practices and include these approaches in our system. First is inclusive curriculum. We can develop a tailored, diverse learning curriculum for the individuals as per their requirement. Our curriculum is designed to cater to a diverse learning styles, abilities, and backgrounds of the students. Then real world applications should be included, which should emphasize on the practical and real world application to make learning more engaging and relevant. Then next, we can integrate the technology and use it in the education system, like creating virtual classrooms, online resources, which will help for the more interactive learning process, and utilizing the digital tools, which will make the learning more student oriented, adaptive, and interesting for the students. Then teaching and learning process is very crucial for providing a quality education, and under this teaching and learning process we can design and develop multiple domains and areas which can help the teachers also in educating and which can help the student also in the learning process. It can emphasize and on the collaboration both among student and between student and educator, which can create an engaging participatory environment. The incorporation of hands-on activities and projects enhance the practical understanding, and the emphasis on cross-disciplinary projects encourages a holistic approach to learning. We can have the interactive teaching methods like group discussions, debates. It will help to foster a collaborative learning environment through a group discussion and debates. Then we can have hands-on activities and projects incorporating the practical hands-on training for the students. Next, we can work on the collaborative learning like peer-to-peer teaching and cross-disciplinary teaching, which will encourage and foster a sense of sharing the knowledge and responsibility. It would also provide a holistic and interconnected understanding of the subjects. Then we can engage the community also in this learning process by engaging the parents and the local community, by organizing various parents workshop, conducting and involving parents in their education will foster a strong home school connection. When we engage the community in this learning process, it will bring a local community together and create a supportive educational ecosystem. We can also organize workshops and awareness programs which will be relevant, can be of relevant topics to raise the awareness about the importance of education and learning. And we can have the career guidance program which can involve the community in shaping the future aspiration of students, because many times students wants to pursue the higher education and go with the current advancements in education system, but the problem is they are not aware of the right path, what to choose, where to go, whom to talk, what are the courses available, what are the institutes available, what are the scholarships there. So career guidance program are very important in guiding the students and molding their higher educations. Then establishing the partnership with the local businesses, and in this we can have the experiential learning opportunities for the students, like having the partnership with the local business provider which can provide the students hands-on and real-world learning experiences, and providing support and educational initiatives by which they can initiate sponsoring the education of a student. Also, by creating a network of such support, we can help students financially also. Now, after covering the and having all these ideas in our knowledge, even if we execute all these approaches and strategies in our education system, there is still need of assessing our progress, because it's an ongoing process. We cannot just, it's not a one time process, and we cannot stop after just applying these strategies. We need to keep on assessing and reassessing our progress. So for that we need to have a continuous assessment method, which can be formative assessment and a feedback loop assessment, in which the ongoing assessment will help the students to understand the learning process. And in this feedback loop assessment, we can have the constructive feedback from the students for continuous improvement. Then we should also focus on the data driven insight for the personalized learning processes. We can have the data analytics by utilizing the data gathered from the students' performance and tailored teaching methods. Then we can have the personalized learning plans created for the students specifically as per their strength, weakness, and learning preferences. Then there should be a regular feedback loop for the improvement. It can be for the teacher specific also, it can be student specific also, which can help to develop and design the further new adaptable strategies. Then using this feedback, teacher can customize the approach for the teaching and learning for the student. Then next, after providing all these opportunities to the students and the teachers, if we have succeeded anyhow, then those stories and those achievement needs to be shared by the to the community for the wider impact. So this impact and success stories also need to be shared with everyone in the society to encourage them the further participation. It will increase the enrollment and retention rate of the students. So access to the quality education, which will provide access to the quality education, will result in increased enrollment rate of the student. Then it will also help to improve the retention and engaging and inclusive learning environment for the students. And these success stories will also help to improve the academic performances, and it will provide a measurable academic gain, and it will provide a standardized testing results for our efforts which we are doing for the quality education. Then the stories of transformed lives through the education should be shared with individual success stories, which will highlight the specific case of students who lives and have been positively impacted by the innovative education approach. And we can have the alumni achievement, showcasing the achievements of the alumnus. Then at the end, in the conclusion, I would like to say that sustainable future can be shaped through the quality education only. The journey towards the quality education is a collective endeavor. It requires our commitment to provide an inclusive, equitable, and a lifelong learning opportunities for all. Active involvement as an educator, parent, or community member is very crucial in building a foundation for a brighter future. Through our collective efforts, we can empower generations, break down barriers, and shape a sustainable future where educator is forced to equality, progress, and understanding. Thank you. That's all from my side, and thank you for patiently listening to me.